Welcome! Today we're diving into a delicious recipe for stir-fry shrimp noodles. This dish combines tender shrimp, crisp vegetables, and savory sauces for a flavorful meal that's quick and satisfying. Follow along as we guide you through each step, from marinating the shrimp to perfectly stir-frying noodles and veggies. Let's get started. Let's go through our ingredients for the stir-fry shrimp noodles. We'll start with 250 grams of shrimp, peeled and deveined for a tender and flavorful bite. Next, 200 grams of dried noodles. These could be egg noodles or rice noodles, cooked until al dente. For our veggies, we have a red bell pepper, thinly sliced, a carrot, julienne or thinly sliced, and 2 cups of broccoli florets. We'll be using 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, minced, for that aromatic base, and 2 to 3 chopped spring onions for a fresh finish. For the sauce, we need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon each of oyster sauce and hoisin sauce for that sweet and savory depth, and 1 tablespoon of sesame oil for a nutty flavor. We'll cook everything in a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and don't forget salt and pepper to taste. If you like a bit of heat, have some red pepper flakes or chili sauce on hand. Now, let's get cooking. Alright, let's prepare our noodles. Take 200 grams of dried noodles and cook them according to the package instructions. We're aiming for al dente, which means they should be tender, but still have a bit of bite to them. Once they're cooked, drain the noodles and give them a good rinse with cold water. This stops the cooking process and keeps them from becoming mushy. After rinsing, set the noodles aside. We'll add them to our stir-fry later. Now, let's marinate the shrimp. Take your 250 grams of peeled and deveined shrimp and place them in a bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce for a savory base. Sprinkle in a pinch of salt and some freshly ground black pepper to season. Mix everything well, ensuring the shrimp are evenly coated. Let this marinate for about 10 to 15 minutes. This allows the flavors to penetrate the shrimp, making them more delicious. Next, let's prepare the vegetables. Heat a tablespoon of vegetable oil in a large pan or wok over medium-high heat. Once the oil is hot, add the minced garlic and stir-fry for about 30 seconds until it's fragrant. This gives us a nice aromatic base. Now add the sliced red bell pepper, julienne carrot, and 2 cups of broccoli florets. Stir-fry these veggies for 3 to 4 minutes until they are tender crisp. If you like your vegetables a bit crunchier, you can reduce the cooking time slightly. Keep stirring to ensure even cooking. Now, let's cook the shrimp. Push the cooked vegetables to one side of the pan to make some space. Add the marinated shrimp in a single layer to the empty side of the pan. Let them cook undisturbed for 2 to 3 minutes on one side until they turn pink and opaque. Then flip the shrimp and cook for another 2 to 3 minutes on the other side. Make sure they're fully cooked but not overdone, as shrimp can become tough if overcooked. Once the shrimp are cooked through, remove them from the pan and set them aside. We'll add them back in later when we combine everything. Now, let's combine everything. Add the cooked noodles to the pan with the vegetables. Then pour in 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce, and 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Toss everything together thoroughly, making sure the noodles and vegetables are evenly coated with the sauces. Stir-fry this mixture for 2 to 3 minutes until everything is well combined and heated through. This will allow the flavors to meld beautifully and create a delicious cohesive dish. Once everything is heated and mixed well, we'll add the shrimp back in. Finally, let's finish and serve our stir-fry. Return the cooked shrimp to the pan, adding them to the noodles and vegetables. Sprinkle in the chopped spring onions and toss everything together to combine well. Now taste your stir-fry and adjust the seasoning if needed. You can add a bit more soy sauce, salt, or pepper to suit your preference. Serve the stir-fry hot, garnished with additional spring onions for a fresh touch. If you like a bit of spice, sprinkle some red pepper flakes or drizzle with chili sauce. And lastly, here are some tips to ensure your stir-fry shrimp noodles turn out perfectly. First, preparation is key. Have all your ingredients prepped and ready before you start cooking, as stir-frying happens quickly. Second, be mindful of the shrimp's doneness. They should be just opaque and tender, not overcooked. Third, feel free to adjust the amount of sauces and seasonings to suit your taste preferences. Lastly, choose your favorite type of noodles, but make sure they're cooked just right before adding them to the stir-fry. Follow these tips, and you'll enjoy flavorful stir-fry shrimp noodles every time.